Hey there, I'm Brendan Kelly, and I just wanted to go over Garelick poles real quick. There's a lot of pole options out there. I use a lot of different types of poles in my company, but Garelick poles are the ones that I use the most. In my opinion, they're the most versatile. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do an unboxing real quick. I ordered these poles from windowcleaner.com, that's WCR. And so let me just open these up here real quick. Unfortunately, the reason that I had to order these is because I had a bunch of them stolen out of my truck. Use that as a quick lesson. If you've got equipment in your truck that can't be fully secured, make sure that you pull that out each night and put it in a safe location. Thank you, WCR, for all the good stuff that you've got on your website. It's super convenient to be able to have all that in there. All right. It's also nice because they send you these little koozies, these little WCR koozies. Love those, especially as it gets cold and or hot outside. Inside of this, and pull these out real quick, I have a number of different sizes of Garelick poles. Garelick poles are very simple. There's not a whole lot to them. You can get them in a number of different sizes. These are aluminum poles, and they come in 3-section, 2-section. I believe you can get some in 4-section, but the sizes that I like to use are a 12-foot pole, a 6-foot pole, and an 8-foot pole. And the reason I like these in these sizes is just because they're compact, but they get after most of the stuff that I need to do. Yes, you can get some really, really tall ones. I believe 18 feet or 24 feet. I don't use those a whole lot. These are my most common sizes, 6, 8, and 12. The 8-foot poles you can get in a 2-section. I like getting in a 3-section because this is super compact. Like, you can throw this behind your seat, and then you pull that out, and this goes all the way up to 8 feet. Why do I like Garelick poles? I like Garelick poles, one, because they're fairly lightweight for what you have here. It's pretty lightweight, and there's not a lot to them. So they just twist to release, and then you can extend and twist to hold into place. So there's not a lot of button pushing. There's not a lot of having to unscrew things and adjust stuff. It's just twist, get it to the length you need, twist to get it locked down, and then you can use the pole in whatever manner it is that you're needing it for. Garelick poles come with a threaded tip, and this threaded tip is helpful for all sorts of different stuff. But the nice thing is, if you have like a squeegee handle or something that is normally meant to clip on, you can either get a threaded adapter for that, or a lot of times what I do is I just slide the handle over the top of it, use it for what I need, pull the handle off, and keep going. So there's a lot of optionality there, a lot of things that you can do just to customize it to whatever you're using this for. I use the Garelick poles for pretty much everything, from gutter cleaning to window cleaning to gutter brightening. Sometimes I'll use them just to knock off wasp nests when I'm doing house washes. You can think of it, and you would need a pole for it. These are great poles. What are the drawbacks to Garelick poles? The drawbacks are that this mechanism right here, where it tightens and untightens, can get full of junk. The way that I mitigate that is that when I'm storing these, I will keep it kind of loose, right? There's enough friction here to keep it from sliding in and out, so you just want to keep those a little bit loose on each one. That way, any type of dirt or grime that's in there is not going to get it all cemented in there. If you store them like grip down really tight every time, you will find that eventually you're going to have a hard time loosening that to adjust your Garelick pole. When that happens, all I do is I take a couple pipe wrenches, put it on there, and just force that thing open. Garelick poles are pretty lightweight for what they are. I have some different types of poles, but these ones, for the weight and the size and the compactability and the price, are a really good choice. These cost anywhere from $40 to $115. A lot of the other poles that are out there are going to start around 70, 80 bucks and then go up from there. So I've just found that for the money, these are great and they serve a wonderful purpose across an assortment of different services that you're providing. Pole maintenance. One of the parts of these poles that wears out the quickest is this threaded section. This section is plastic, everything else is aluminum. And so after a while, plastic will degrade, break, fall off. The nice thing about these poles is when this breaks or when it gets worn out, you can replace them. So I have replacement pieces. They look just like this. And it's pretty simple to fix these. I'll probably do another video to kind of show you exactly like real time what it looks like. But all I do is I take a saw and I saw off right beneath these indents. Saw that off, slide the new one in, just stick it in there like that, and then punch into these holes here. And to help yourself, you can set this out here and just draw a line down the pole where each one of these are so that you can punch that in there and replace the tip. And that's really the only thing that I ever really have to replace on these, unless you run over it or bend it, then you have to go get yourself a new one. Garelick poles are the way to go, especially when you're starting out and you're trying to save some money. These are a very useful tool and I use them for almost everything. If you want to purchase Garelick poles, you can use the link down below in the description. I'm going to leave a link there to the poles on windowcleaner.com WCR. They're a great resource for all sorts of other equipment, both for window cleaning and even, believe it or not, pressure washing. Some great resources down there in the description, so check those out. This channel is all about growing together, so if you found value in this video, please like and subscribe, share it with your friends, and come on back for more like this and we can grow together. Yeah, I don't drink, but these work good for water bottles too, or coffee in the morning. They're great for coffee.